Tag nochmal. Word order with subordinate clauses. We've been doing this for about a week now. I want to tell you a little bit more about it though. This is the part we've been working on. Wenn ich Zeit habe, wenn kicks the verb to the end. Ob es morgen regnet, ob kicks the verb to the end. Wann die Quarantäne vorbei ist, we've used a question word as a subordinating conjunction, which kicks the verb to the end. The thing is, however, you don't have to put your subordinate clause last. You can move it to the beginning of the sentence, and we do this in English all the time. I play a video game when I have time. I could just as easily have said in English, when I have time, I play a video game. So we could switch those. Same thing here, I could say, instead of we don't know whether it will rain tomorrow, I could get all poetic and say, whether or not it will rain tomorrow, I don't know. But nobody does that in English. The Germans, though, they like it. They do that all the time. Ich weiß nicht, wann die Quarantäne vorbei ist. I don't know when the quarantine is over. I could get all poetic once again and say, when the quarantine is over, I don't know. We don't do this as much in English, but you definitely can put this first. And when you do that, we would start by writing our subordinate clause. Wenn ich Zeit habe. And then we would put the comma. So this part is normal. This is going to function like a huge element 1 in your sentence. And we've been talking in the past few months about word order, and we know that after the first element in the sentence comes the second one, and the second one always has to be a verb. Well, we're done with this sentence. We're going to go right here, find our verb, spiele. That's element 2. Spiele ich ein Videospiel. So basically, we put the verb down and then write all the other words in the sentence. Wenn ich Zeit habe, spiele ich ein Videospiel. Okay, we can do it with the next one as well. We want to take this entire subordinate clause and put it first. Ob es morgen regnet, and then a comma. Once again, this is like a big element 1. And I know that after element 1 always comes a verb. Well, we're done with this part of the sentence. Let's look up here and find our verb, which is wissen. So we write down wissen as our element 2, and then all the rest of the words in the sentence. Wir, which is now lowercase, and nicht. Ob es morgen regnet, wissen wir nicht. The last one I've got here, same thing. We want to take this subordinating clause, put it in the beginning. Wann die Quarantäne vorbei ist, comma. Once again, this is like a big element 1. And we know after element 1 comes element 2, which is always a verb. So we're done with this one. We look over here and we find our verb. Weiß, write it down. And then write everything else down that was left. Ich and nicht. Be careful, ich is no longer at the beginning of the sentence, so it's not capitalized. And so we end up with, wann die Quarantäne vorbei ist, weiß ich nicht. Und das stimmt. Ich weiß nicht, wann die Quarantäne vorbei ist. Oops. Ja, dann bis später. If you have any questions, send me an email or write me an email. Tschüss.